Hello student, our topic is marketing mix. Today we are going to study marketing mix and what are the variable involved in marketing mix. So let us understand what is marketing mix. Marketing mix is the combination of different marketing variables. These variables which we are going to study ahead. So marketing mix is a combination of different marketing variables that the firm blend and control to achieve the desired result from the target market. In simple words, marketing mix is putting the right product at the right time at the right price in the right place. That means you just need to create a product that a particular group of people want and put it on the sale some place that those some people visit regularly and price it at the level which matches the value they feel they get out of it and do that at a time they want to buy. So you may think that combining these factors product, price, place and time is very easy. No, a lot of hard work needs to go into finding out what customer want and identifying where they do their shopping. Then business need to figure out how to produce item at a price that represent the value to them. That means customer will be ready to pay the price and get it all come together at the critical time when the customer want. The product should be available when the customer want it. If the business get just one element wrong, it can spell disaster and business can be left promoting a car with amazing fuel economy in a country where fuel is very cheap. So what is the use of inventing such things or publishing textbook after the start of the new school year or selling an item at the price that's too high or too low to attract people you are targeting? So these 4 P's of marketing mix were introduced by E. Jerome McCarthy in 1960 and it was further extended by Booms and Bittner in 1981 by adding 3 more elements in this 4 P's principle. So there are 2 types of marketing mix, 4 P's and then 7 P's. 4 P include product, price, place and promotion. And in addition to the 4 P's, there are customer oriented services. So 3 more were added, that is people, process and physical environment. So we are going to study all this in detail. Let us see. First is product. Product means goods or services that are offered to the customer and that has a capacity to satisfy the need of the customer. This product can be intangible or tangible. Tangible product means which can be seen, which can be touched. Normal goods what we use is tangible in nature. Any product, for example textbook. And intangible product is services which we cannot see, which we cannot touch. For example banking services, services of doctor, teachers, etc. So businessman need to decide the right product. He have to think that what feature does it needs to have, what, how and where customer will use, what will be its look, what will be the size, color and what it is to be called, how it is to be branded, and these different questions need to be answered. And for that businessman have to do some extensive market research. After researching, after analysis, business can decide what product it can launch in the market. So success of the business depend on the impact of the product in the mind of the customer. Second, price. The price of the product is basically the amount that the customer is ready to pay for the product, and business need to take utmost care to decide the price of the product. The price business set should reflect customers' perceived value of product and should correlate with budget. If the customer think that value is too high, you will jeopardize losing a market that's in it for a bargain. If your price is too low, then you run the risk of losing all important profit. So how to set right price? Businessman can segment the market. Segmenting the audience into demographic, geographical, psychological and behavioral variable is a good idea, and businessman can set the target people which most likely to offer you optimal value in return, means they will be ready to pay you. And another key factor in deciding the price is competition. Businessman can see what price competitor is charging and accordingly businessman can set the price of the product. Then if the businessman want their product to be seen as luxury, then businessman should ensure that the price and the quality matches. Third, place. Place means where you choose to distribute your product. It could refer to anything from warehouse to a high street store or to e-commerce shop or to cloud-based platform. Business have to think where customer will search for your product. Customer may refer magazines or price comparison site or customer of your product spend much time in supermarket online stores, then you can sell your product in such supermarket or online store. And business also have to think where the competitors are selling their product. Business needs to distribute product in a place that is accessible to potential buyer. That means it should be easy for the buyer to approach your product. Fourth, promotion. Promotion refers to advertising, marketing, sales technique, or it can be traditional advertising like TV, radio, billboards, or modern methods like ad within web content, ads on podcast, email marketing, or push notification. So combination of promotional strategy depend on the budget of the business, the message business wants to communicate, and the target market. So these were the 4 P's. Further we are going to study additional 3 P's, that is people, process, and physical environment. So people inside and outside of the business have directly or indirectly influence the business. So employees, those people who are involved in selling a product or service, designing it, managing team, representing customers, all these people involved directly or indirectly with the business are included in people element of 7 P's. There is no use in creating a great brand, innovative product, or amazing social media presence if you don't have right people behind you. It's integral to survival of business that business should make sure that all the employees, no matter how behind the scene or customer facing they are, have fair training and considerable understanding of business and the impact that it has within the company. If the business don't want a manager who lacks in people skill, in the same way, business can't have customer service representative who isn't empathetic towards the issue of audience. For the success of the business, it is necessary to recruit right people, train them, develop their skill, and retain them. Sixth, process. Process means series of actions that are taken in delivering the product or service to the customer. Examining the process means assessing the aspects such as business distribution channel, then payment system, then managing the customer relation, etc. So it's not just enough to do the process. Business should take every step in a way that it minimizes the cost of the product while maximizing the profit. And your product should give some value to the customer. The advancement of technology also help business in effective monitoring of process of business and take corrective action wherever it is necessary. Seventh, physical environment. Physical environment refers to the marketing environment wherein the interaction between the customer and firm take place. It is important for the customer to know that the brand they are purchasing from or interacting with are legitimate and well actually exist in real life. Since services are intangible in nature, service provider try to incorporate certain tangible element into their offering to enhance customer experience. For example, any services or product received count as a physical evidence, as do the like of your receipt, packing, tracking information, invoice, brochure, etc. Through physical evidence, customer know the brand leader in the market. Physical evidence affect the customer's satisfaction. A well-crafted strategic brand can greatly benefit, which include location, layout, interior design, packing, branding, dress of the staff, and how they act, waiting area, etc.